Hello, boys and girls. Today we're going to read this story. This is the front cover, this is the back cover, and this is the binding. The binding holds the pages. The title is the name of the story. The story's name is The Little Red Fort. The author writes the words. The author's name is Brenda. The illustrator's name is Sonia. She drew the pictures. But before we start this story, I have some questions I want you guys to answer. The first question is, what do you think the story is about? What is the Little Red Fort about? The second question is, what do you think Ruby was trying to build? She was trying to build something. What is she trying to build? The third question is, what materials did she gather in order to start building? There were some materials that she was gathering in the story. Can you tell me some of them? Number four, how do you think Ruby felt when her brothers didn't help her? When she was trying to build something and they didn't want to help, how did she feel about that? Number five is, what did Ruby build? She built something. I want to know, what did she build? And also, six, can you draw a red fort? Draw me a picture of one. Now let's begin our story. Ruby's mind was always full of ideas. She is thinking, do you see that? One day she found some old boards. Who wants to help me build something? She asked her brother. Look, this is something and I want to know what it is. Oscar Lee pretended not to hear her. Rodrigo gave her the look that could melt popsicles. Jose almost fell off the fence. You don't know how to build anything, they said. Look at her face. Ruby shrugged. Then I'll learn. And she did. Look, she's gathering material to build something. Who wants to help me draw the plans? Ruby asked. The boys clutched their sides and howled with laughter. Not me, said Oscar Lee. I don't think so, said Rodrigo. No way, said Jose. I'm too busy. Fine, said Ruby. I'll draw them myself. And she did. She is drawing here. She's drawing out her plan of what she wants to build. Satisfied with her plans, Ruby asked, who wants to help me gather supplies? Not me, said Oscar Lee. I don't think so, said Rodrigo. No way, said Jose. I'm too busy. Fine, said Ruby. I'll gather them myself. And she did. She's carrying a box full of different materials to build something. What materials are they? Do you see? Look at this and look at this. And here. When all the supplies were gathered, Ruby asked, who wants to help me cut the boards? Not me, said Oscar Lee. I don't think so, said Rodrigo. No way, said Jose. I'm too busy. Fine, said Ruby. I'll cut them myself. And she did. Then, when all the boards were neatly cut, Ruby sang, who wants to help me hammer the nails? Not me, said Oscar Lee. I don't think so, said Rodrigo. No way, said Jose. I'm too busy. Fine, said Ruby. I'll hammer them myself. And she did. Soon, Ruby's creation was complete. Who wants to play in my fort? She called. Me, said Oscar Lee. Let's go, said Rodrigo. I'll play, said Jose. I'm not busy anymore. Not so fast, Ruby said. You didn't help me draw the plans or gather the supplies or cut the boards or hammer the nails. You said I didn't know how to build. And you laughed at me. I'm going to play in this fort by myself. And she did. We didn't want to play anyway, said the boys, but they did. So they huddled, whispered, and got straight to work. Oscar Lee made a mailbox. Rodrigo planted flowers. Jose painted the fort fire engine red. Ruby was delighted. That evening, the boys followed a delicious aroma to a fort warming party. Who wants to help me clean this plate? Ruby asked. We do, said the boys. And they did. And look, you can build your own fort at home as well. Do you see? I'll see you later.